What if I told you there was a way to actively protect your brain from shrinking as you get older? It sounds like science fiction, but it's a real, tangible thing you can influence every single day. And it starts with something you've probably heard of, but maybe not in this context. Omega-3 South. Welcome to the Better Habit, where we explore health and nutrition in a way that's realistic, sustainable, and actually works. Today, we're diving deep into your brain and how you can become its best preserver. So let's talk about a silent imbalance happening in most of our bodies. It's the ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids. Think of these as two teams playing inside you. Omega-6 South, which are everywhere in modern diets and vegetable oils, processed snacks, and restaurant food tend to promote inflammation when they're out of control. Omega-3 South, on the other hand, are the anti-inflammatory peacemakers. Ideally, we want a balanced team, maybe a 1:1 or 4:1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3. But the average person today, their ratio is closer to 20:1. That means the pro-inflammatory team has 20 players on the field, while the anti-inflammatory team has just one. This chronic, low-grade inflammation is like a constant stressor on your body, and one of the organs that suffers most is your brain. Your brain is incredibly fatty, about 60% fat, in fact. And a huge chunk of that fat is a specific type of omega-3 called DHA, or docosahexaenoic acid. DHA is literally the physical building block of your brain cells. It helps keep your cell membranes fluid and flexible, allowing brain signals to fire quickly and efficiently. Without it, things get stiff, slow, and start to break down. The other key omega-3 player is EPA, or eicosapentaenoic acid. While DHA is the builder, EPA is more of the manager, primarily focused on cooling down inflammation. Together, DHA and EPA are a powerhouse duo for brain health. So what happens when we don't get enough of them? This is where it gets serious. Research has shown a powerful link between low levels of omega-3 South and a higher risk of cognitive decline, memory loss, and even dementia, including Alzheimer's disease. One of the most startling findings is the connection to brain shrinkage or cerebral atrophy. Scientists can now measure something called the omega-3 index. It has a simple blood test that shows the percentage of EPA and DHA in your red blood cell membranes. It's a fantastic measure of your long-term omega-3 status. Studies from institutions like the Framingham Heart Study have followed people for years, and the results are crystal clear. Individuals with a lower omega-3 index tend to have smaller brain volumes. Their brains are literally shrinking at a faster rate than those with a higher index. They also perform worse on tests of visual memory, problem solving, and abstract thinking. It's as if their brain is aging faster. The parts of the brain most affected are the hippocampus, which is crucial for memory, and the cerebrum, which handles complex thought. A shrinking hippocampus is one of the earliest signs of Alzheimer's disease. This isn't to scare you, but to empower you. This is something we have control over. Unlike your genetics, your omega-3 status is something you can actively change starting today. So, how do we do it? How do we raise our omega-3 index and give our brain the protection it needs? This brings us to the great debate: food versus supplements. Can you get enough from your diet alone? The answer is, it's possible, but it's challenging for most people. The best dietary sources of EPA and DHA are fatty, cold water fish. Think salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, and herring. This is why you often hear the acronym SMASH. If you are consistently eating 2 to 3 servings of these types of fish every single week, you're likely doing a great job of supporting your brain. For example, a single 3.5-ounce serving of wild-caught salmon can provide over 1,500 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA. But let's be realistic. Many of us don't eat that much fish. Maybe you don't like the taste, you're concerned about mercury, or it's just not accessible or affordable where you live. And what about plant-based omega-3 South, like those from flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts? These contain an omega-3 called ALA. Now, ALA is good for you, but it's not the brain protector we're focused on. Your body has to convert ALA into EPA and DHA, and this conversion process is incredibly inefficient. Only a tiny fraction, often less than 5%, actually becomes the EPA and DHA your brain desperately needs. So, relying solely on plant sources to build your brain's defenses is like trying to build a house with only a handful of bricks. This is where a high-quality supplement can be a game changer. It's a direct, reliable, and efficient way to get a meaningful dose of EPA and DHA every single day. It bridges the gap between what your brain needs and what your diet might be providing. When you're looking for an omega-3 supplement, don't just grab the first bottle you see. You need to be a savvy shopper. First, turn the bottle around and look at the supplement facts panel. Ignore the big number on the front that says 1,200 milligrams fish oil. That number is irrelevant. You need to look for the specific amounts of EPA and DHA. A good, effective dose for general brain health is a combined total of at least 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA per day. Many capsules only have 300 or 500 milligrams, so you might need to take 2 or 3 to reach that therapeutic level. Second, look for purity. The supplement should be third-party tested to ensure it's free from heavy metals like mercury, PCBs, and other contaminants. Reputable brands will be proud to display this information. Finally, check the form. The triglyceride form is generally better absorbed by your body than the ethyl ester form. It's more stable and closer to how omega-3 South exists in fish naturally. So let's make this practical. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. The goal here is progress, not perfection. Here is your first simple, actionable takeaway. Start by evaluating your current routine. For the next week, just notice how much fatty fish you're eating. No judgment, just observation. Are you getting those 2 servings? If yes, that's fantastic. Keep it up. If not, don't worry. This is where you can make a small, powerful change. Here's your second actionable step, your experiment for the week. Choose one path. Path 1 is the food path. Find one meal this week where you can incorporate a serving of salmon, mackerel, or even sardines. Maybe it's grilled salmon for dinner, or sardines on toast for lunch. Just one meal. See how it feels. Path 2 is the supplement path. If you know the food path isn't realistic for you right now, consider finding a high-quality omega-3 supplement. Make taking it a new daily habit. The easiest way to remember is to habit stack. Pair it with something you already do every day without fail, like brushing your teeth or having your morning coffee. Put the bottle right next to your toothbrush or coffee maker. Take it at the same time every day, and within a week it will start to feel automatic. Remember, building a better habit isn't about being perfect from day one. It's about taking one small, intentional step and then another. Protecting your brain isn't a one-time fix. It's a daily practice of giving it the essential nutrients it needs to thrive for decades to come. You are the architect of your long-term health, and every small choice is another brick in a strong foundation. If this helped you understand your brain a little better, please like the video and share it with someone who might benefit from this knowledge. What are your thoughts on Omega-3 South? Do you prefer food or supplements? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to The Better Habit for more simple, science-based ways to feel better every day. Thanks for watching.